twinkling of an eye. Now watch us fly like Delta engines. Man, we beneficial when these laws they benefit you. I got so much channel aggression towards any law official that say we not the people or any artificial that conjured up an image that is contrary to the scriptures. On their feet like polished brass, lightning bolts coming from his visage. You can approach the throne, but not until I extend the golden scepter. That's right, stay in line. Watch me handle mine.
How you doing, young brother? What's your name, man? What's your name, man? Kobe? Kobe, okay, Kobe. So, what we're doing, right? You've been seeing what's been going on in the news, right? Kyrie Irving, Ye, and all that, right? What were they saying? Do you know? They were saying that we the Jews of the Bible, right? So I'm going to show you that what they were saying, it was actually true. You see what I'm saying? Read 29 and 1. Watch this. I want to show you something. Kobe, right? What's your name, bro? What you got?
Okay, so somebody said that we were the Jews of the Bible.
Right.
How is that if it was supposed to be that God had a skin of bronze and hair? I can't remember whether hair wool or something like that.
Okay, give me Jeremiah 14 and 2. I'm going to show you that because where you're getting confused that you're thinking, if I'm a Jew, oh, wait a minute, the Jews are white people, right?
Well, white people don't exist. I thought they were still considered Europeans.
Well, you know, we say that because we can relate to what we mean. Right. So I'm going to show you some. Watch this. Read that.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
Judah mourning.
So Judah is where you get the word Jew from. So it says Judah is in mourning. Meaning what? When you look around our community, we have no leaders. That's what it means. Read.
Judah mourning, and the gates thereof language.
They go our gates, our leaders, they language. Meaning what? We don't have any. Read.
They are black unto the ground.
What color did the Bible just say the Jews were? Black, right? But the Jews you know of, they Caucasian, right? So who's telling the truth? Are those people the Jews, or did the Bible just describe the real Jews? The Bible just described them, because look, when you look at the sign right there, Judah, that's where the word Jew come from. Judah is one of the sons of a man named Israel. So I'm going to show you how we know that. Now go to Deuteronomy 29 and 1. Watch this, because I want to show Kobe who he is according to the Bible. And it goes along with the question you asked. Read that.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant.
Do you know what a covenant is? A covenant is an agreement, a contract. When we go down and sit in our college campuses and write, and if they give us a scholarship or something like that, we have to sign certain paperwork. So guess what? This Bible is the contract that God gave to Moses to do what with it?
These are the words of the covenant, which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So the Lord gave this Bible to Moses and told Moses to give it to who? The children of who? Israel, right? So go to Deuteronomy 28:15. So what goes on in this covenant, when the Israelites didn't keep what God commanded them to keep in this covenant, things happen. I'm going to show you what happened.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
You hear that, Kobe? The Bible says it's going to come to pass if the children of Israel did not listen to God. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So notice, he said if they didn't keep God's commandments. He didn't say anything about a religion or any type of games, right? He said God's commandments. He said if they didn't keep those, what would happen?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God told the children of Israel they would be cursed if they didn't keep the commandments. So let's read a curse and let's see who do they line up with, right? Read verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Wait a minute. One curse would be that the children of Israel would be cursed in the city. Right. Y'all from Jackson? What race of people look like they cursed in this city? What people dying every day? What people got the highest rate of obesity? Who? Black people, right? But God says the children of Israel would be those people that are cursed in the city. They would be the ones with the garbage food in their community. They would be the ones with the high crime rates. All these things would be going on in the children of Israel wherever they dwell at. Read on.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So Kobe, check me out. The Bible says the children of Israel would be cursed in the field also. I got it. It says they would be cursed in the field also. What's going on right here at the bottom of this sign? They picking cotton, right? Ain't they in the field? You see that? Come on over so I can see it. You see they picking cotton in that field, right? The Bible says they will be cursed in the field. What race of people are those? But what did God call them? He called them the children of Israel. These are the children of Israel that will be picking cotton. You see what I'm saying? Not only that, you can put it down. In our job, how old are y'all? You 17, 18. Y'all got any like little local jobs, anything like that?
I had an interview yesterday.
Do you make much in y'all jobs? You make a whole lot? You don't make a whole lot, man. Stop playing. But anyway, in our job fields, in our fields of study, we always the last hire, the first fired. We always the one in poverty. We can't get a job. We can't keep a job. God said these things will be going on to the children of Israel, right? Give me verse 37. I'm going to show you something else, a key point. Read it.
Verse 37, and thou shalt become an astonishment.
God said the children of Israel will become an astonishment. When you look at Jackson, Mississippi alone, when our people go gay, they go all the way. That's right. They go all the way.
Right.
Right. When our people deal in homosexuality, they go all the way. Right. And other races look at us with amazement, like, wow, you see these people? You see how they act towards each other? You see how they deal with each other? You see how they kill each other? God said the children of Israel would become that astonishment. We would be the ones addicted to Jordans that come out every 2-3 years. See that? That would be the children of Israel. But I'm getting to a point. Read on.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb.
A proverb is a wise saying. Read.
And a byword.
Do you know what a byword is, Kobe? A byword means what? What does by mean? By is two. African American. Afro-American. God said we will become these things. We will lose our God-given name because you didn't know anything about the Israelites or the Jews. You was calling yourself what? African American or black, Negro or nigger and all these things, right? God says his people will lose their name. You see what I'm saying? Showing you what? That what we're reading is lining up with who? It's lining up with us. Showing you what? That we are the people that God was talking about. We would be those people that would lose our name. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
And a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So wherever we go, God said we're going to be called something other than our God-given name. That's why when you look at Kyrie Irving, he got to pay $500,000 to Jewish people for just sharing a link to a movie. Why? Because it shows the truth. It shows who we are to God. That's why Kanye West can go from a billionaire to a millionaire overnight. Why? Because he was telling us we the Jews of the Bible. He was showing us these things. You see what I'm saying? Read verse 45. 64. I want to show y'all something. Verse 64.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 64.
Because your parents, right? Y'all parents go to church? Your mama go to church somewhere? What church you go to? You really don't know, right? But I'm going to show you some. Read.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
So I need y'all to pay attention. The Bible says, the Bible says God will scatter us all over the face of the earth. What you're looking at routes that slave ships took. Because us as so-called black people, we weren't originally over here, right? We're not originally from this land. We came from Africa, right? Y'all heard it before, right? We come from Africa. Black people from Africa, right? What you're looking at is God scattering us from Africa all the way across the ocean to America. From Africa all the way to South America, to the Caribbean islands, over to Asia, to Europe, Madagascar. God said he would scatter us all over these places, right? Watch this.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there,
God said, Kobe, when you get to where you're going, like America, what would happen?
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
God said, when you got here to America, God said we would serve other gods. You see this? These people right here are the founders of these religions. The Baptist church that floods Jackson, Mississippi, it's a lot of Baptist churches. If I ask any one of our brothers and sisters out here, what's your religion? Majority of them are going to say Baptist. Right. But guess what? Baptist was started by a white man named John named John Smith.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Doing slavery. You got Mormon, started by Joseph Smith. That's a so-called white man. The same man that beat us in our backs, that hung us from trees, calling us low-hanging fruit. You see what I'm saying? They had us picking cotton all up and down the highways in Mississippi. All these men like this did that to us.
Right.
But God said that that's happened because of our disobedience. And even though they would have us picking this cotton, we'll still serve them because we wouldn't know the true God. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
So guess what? Before we came over here to America, we didn't know anything about a Baptist church. We didn't know anything about GDs and vice lords, Crips and Bloods. We didn't know anything about that. God said when you get here, you will serve other gods. God said you wouldn't even know me when you come to America. Read.
Even wood and stone.
It says wood and stone, the two biggest religions on the face of the earth. Christianity with the wooden cross, and Islam, where our brothers go to jail and they come out in. They come out in Islam. Y'all know about Kevin Gates, right? What religion is Kevin Gates? He Muslim, right? But he gets no flack about it. Nobody bothers him, right? What about NBA Youngboy? What he say? What's his religion? He say it all the time. I pray to who? Allah. He said, I pray to Allah. But yet, there's no problem. But what happened when Kanye West say, you know what, we the Jews? Now it's a big problem. You know why it's a problem? Because that's the true gospel.
Right.
Gospel is that we the children of Israel. You got a question? Go ahead.
I was just pointing out the fact, white people, they still believe in white superiority.
So now I'm going to show you something. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. So that's why we out here for young men like yourself, because a lot of our young men, a lot of our young women, they look at the European standard of beauty.
Right.
What do I mean? God never told us to shave our heads.
Right.
But because we like following our oppressors, we shave our head, we shave our head bald, and we shave all the beard off our face.
Right.
Look at Steve Harvey. Look at Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley. Right. Look at Shaq. Look at them. All of them bald-faced. But God never commanded us to do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm going to show you some. Read that.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
So this is how we need to start looking at each other, because God feels this way about us. Read.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God said the people that he put on those slave ships, they are holy people to him. The reason God scattered us and put us into slavery, because we disobeyed him. That's just like a good father. When your father, when a father's children act up, he has to punish them. That's what God did to us. But at the end of the day, God still feels this way about us. Read again.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God said we are holy people unto him. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So Kobe, do you have more than one pair of shoes? But you chose to put those on today, right? Guess what? That's how God feels about us. God said he chose us to be special unto himself. But when you look in our society, black man, he the scum of the earth. Why is that? Because we lost our God-given ability when we keep God's commandments. We fallen from our greatness because we broke God's commandments.
Right.
That's why we're looked at as the scum of the earth. Black man ain't no good. Black man can't take care of his kids.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above.
No, you read that wrong. They don't say equal.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Did you hear what God just said? God just told you that he chose you to be special above everybody on the face of the earth.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So guess what? We got to walk with our heads held up high now. Why? Because when we look around society say the black man ain't nothing. The black man can't even control the black woman. We the only race of men that can't control our women. You look at the white woman, guess what? She submit to her man. You look at the Arab woman, she submit to her man because they see value in their men. You see the Chinese man, the Chinese woman submit to that Chinese man.
Right.
Same way with the Japanese man. But when you look at the black man is the only man that the black woman does not submit to. You know why? because she only see you as trash.
Bring it out.
She'll just be with you for other reasons, but when it comes to men to you, following you, she not gonna do it because she don't look at you as a leader. She don't look at you as being above everybody on the face of the earth.
Right.
She don't look at you as the God on earth. She look at you as a nigga. When we with our women, they say, boy, you better stop playing. You know what they always calling black men boys? They always calling the black man a boy. Everybody looks at us as the scum of the earth, but God said we above all people on the face of the earth. You see, and we got to start acting like. Give me 1 Kings 2:2. See, guess what? We got to start acting like it. Because, believe it or not, we are at a spiritual war. There's a war going on for y'all mind. You 17, you say you 18, I think. There's a war going on for your mind. This world wants your mind. This world wants you to be a trap boy or a dope boy, the next famous rapper, the next trapper, actor, athlete. They want you to be there. And guess what? They'll pay you thousands and millions of dollars to be it. Look how much they paying these rappers. Look how much they paying EDA Youngboy. Look how much they paying Gucci Mane, Lil Boosie, T.I., Yo Gotti, Pyrex King. Look how much they paying these men to be the fifth of the earth. You see what I'm saying? But no, God wants you to be something different. Read that.
Book of 1 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
You see what God is telling us? God is telling us to show yourself a man. You got to be strong and show yourself a man. A lot of our men think, I got a 45 in my pants, I'm a man.
Right.
A lot of our men think, I sleep with a lot of women, or I'm the man. We the only race of people that glorify dope dealers.
Right.
Why is that? Why black people the only race of people that glorify dope dealers?
Bring it out.
We the only race of people that glorify athletes like Deion Sanders.
Right.
When Deion Sanders condoned homosexuality.
Right.
All these athletes that we look up to, they don't follow nothing God say. But God told us we got to show ourselves a man, and this is how we do that, read.
And show thyself a man, and keep the charge of the Lord thy God.
That's how you do it.
To walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments.
That's how you show yourself a man to God.
That's right.
That's how you show yourself. Keep on, keep reading, keep reading.
And his commandments, and his judgments, and his testimonies, as is written in the law of Moses, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest.
See that? When we keep God's commandments as men, show ourselves men, guess what? We'll start to prosper. Jackson would be number one in HIV and AIDS if we kept God's commandments. You know that, right? Jackson has a high STD rate. Why? Because we don't apply the laws of God. I'm going to show you some of that. Give me, what you got? You got some? Finish it up.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.